Good morning. Today is January 2nd. I figured I'd give you a summary of what sold on Poshmark during fourth quarter of 2022. This was my first year on Poshmark, full year. I started in 2021. I'm now a Posh ambassador and the double ambassador, whatever you want to call it. So let's first I give you an overall summary of what type of items that sold. I sold a total of 59 items, and that total is approximately or pretty much exactly $1,071 in gross sales. Now, you might be surprised of what actually sold for me on Poshmark, and let me tell you, it's not really clothes. If anything, it's hats, accessories, not really clothes, but most of it is anything non-clothing. So we'll go through these different categories. The largest one, and those are both in yellow. The one here on the left are the number of items, and the one on the right are the number of sales by money, by dollars. Let's go through this one. The large majority of items was Christmas decor, all vintage. I don't really sell newer stuff, so everything 20 years and older. Different things like a lot of snow bodies. What else do I sell? Just ornaments in general, any kind of Christmas decor. And that was $524 in total sales, as we can see here. My next largest category, according on these numbers, were glass by. So I sold $524, and it was 23 items. The next largest category was glasses, mugs, and plates. Now, even under the plates, I sold a couple of Christmas plates, so I technically could have probably put it under Christmas decor as well. But we leave it with glasses, mugs, and that kind of deal. So I sold $194. So that's the red part here, $194 in mugs and plates, and that was a total of 14 items. The next larger category was hats, and when I say hats, this is in blue here and here. I sold a total of 8 hats for $137. And hats can be baseball hats, or it could be hats that I made by myself. I also sell a lot of handmade. I either crochet or knit. But I would say probably larger part is baseball hats. All pretty much used. I don't really have any new ones. Now we move on to the next category. I guess I can make this column a little bit wider. So it is jeans and t-shirts. I had a few leftover t-shirts. They were Levi's. We'll go into more details when I show you the the individual items that I sold. Now I just want to give you an overall t-shirts. That would be this olive green, this wedge here and here. So I sold 3 items for a number for $56. Another larger item, and I guess what else? I also sold Pyrex and Corning, 4 items, and that is a total of $52. Pyrex and Corning, I am phasing that out. That was a really great seller during the pandemic, but now where people were home cooking a lot more, doing a lot more home cooking, now I would say I no longer. So we sold 4 items for a total of $52. Which color is that over here? That's that light blue wedge over here. as I said, during the pandemic, that sold really well, but people were home cooking, had time. Now it doesn't sell that much anymore because now they can go to the store if they need something, and it's really tough to ship. So I do love selling that on Poshmark. I just would like to encourage you to sell anything except, I mean, clothing if you have it, obviously. Poshmark is a great website, but if you are any kind of seller, like as I said, I sell a lot of glasses, mugs, plates, and Pyrex, that it's great to ship anything that's under 5 pounds because you don't have a headache of, oh, what kind of box should I use now? You can just, you grab one of the United States Postal Service priority mail boxes and, put it in and you're done. So I really love it. All right, so now let's go to, so this is the first format that I'm doing what sales in this format. So let's start off with the oldest one, which is, where do we start? Down here somewhere. Yeah, I think it was it the old gear? Let's start with the Boyd's Bears, Friends and Family. Yeah, I don't want to, how do I go to the, as I said, I'm still trying to figure this out. I just want to see this. Alright, so this was a Barbie hat, baseball hat that I had, and I sold it for $13. Took a little bit longer. It took about 3 or 4 months. I was surprised. I thought it would sell immediately. And had a mesh, and finally did sell. And also, I would like to point out everything that I have in my store. So is cross. Everything that I have in my store on Poshmark is also cross-listed on eBay. eBay is still my main, and then I will cross-list from eBay to other sites. I wonder if I can just go straight. So if I click here, what does it do? It keep opening up this order thing. Okay. I sold this Avon Crystal Champagne Flute glasses. That set of 4 real cut pineapple. The pattern like this is called pineapple because it has kind of like a pineapple shape. And I got this from Avon. Usually everybody's like, oh, Avon, hands off, Avon doesn't sell. Well, what has been selling well for me are Avon glasses. I got this from a big estate. Somebody's mother had passed away, and they were selling she was an Avon lady basically, and she had all these Avon Award teacups and glass. And then I came for the plates, but then she's like, oh, I also have this if you're interested. And she showed me all these original, I had goblets, water goblets, wine glasses, white wine glasses, red wine glasses, all in the original packaging, champagne flutes, candy dishes, vases, you name it. Oh, cake plates, you name it. I had it. I purchased that maybe 2 years ago. But it's been selling, it's been listed, and, it's slowly leaving the house, and I'm glad with whatever sells. So obviously this sold right before New Year's. Makes sense. So whatever, these champagne glasses, if, I have, I think maybe 2 more left. Packages, I will just, keep it for myself if it doesn't sell. So. The next one, this one that sold for me is Snow Buddies Sports Foray figurine. This sold for $18. I thought it was not going to sell this year because, you know, it's kind of a specialized Snow Buddy figurine. But it did sell. That was unboxed. And yeah, that was a nice sale. Where did I get this Snow Buddy from? I believe I purchased that in a lot. And I never pay more than, for the larger items, my limit would be like $3 or $4 per item. I don't pay more because otherwise I might, you know, if I'm selling it for $14 and I pay like $10 for it, it's just not worth it. I also sold this set of Department 56 Barley Brie Farm. It was part of the Dickens Village, 1987. I purchased a large lot of it, probably around 30 to 35 items of Department 56 village houses. I sold most of them. I might have only 7 left. Was a bad buy, let me tell you. Unless they are, I made my money back and a little bit more, but they were really a pain in the butt to list, to transport, to store everything, then to ship. I love selling them on Poshmark, again, for the reasons I mentioned before, because it's, you know, as long as it's under $5, £5. And yes, so I cannot recommend it. If they come boxed, it's a different story because then it's easier to ship. But with this, you know, you have to get the extra padding and make sure it doesn't clink against each other and doesn't break in transport. And then also a whole bunch. I kind of didn't inspect them well enough and I trusted the seller's word. That was another of my problems. I believe I bought this, how much did I pay for it? I can't really remember, but maybe $125 or something like that. It ended up being like $5 per house. So I guess this one here, I paid $10. At least it's gone. It's out of the house after, I guess, the Poshmark cut. Maybe I got $18 or something for it, $17. So a $7 profit, not a lot. As I said, it's not worth it, so stay away from it. I'm glad they're leaving the house. Now, the next one. I guess I could also cut the video, but I think I'm just gonna see how this works. I sold this Care Bear Plush Love 10-inch. It is vintage 2002. It's an original Care Bear. You know, list your Valentines. In fact, if you do sell Valentines, should have been listed, but you know, who am I to tell you? So yeah, I got this from a yard sale. I think I got a whole box of different plushes. Honestly, I have a lot more. I need to list them. So I'm glad, you know, maybe I paid like 20 cents for it. So even though I only got $8, it was still, you know, I made a little bit of money. At least plush, I love selling plush because they're easy to list, easy to ship, don't have to worry about breaking anything. And the way I usually do it, I throw them in the washing machine. I just throw them in, wash them, dry them, and then sell them. And take the pictures and sell. This is one of those plates that I mentioned that I could easily have counted under the Christmas category, but I sold it under, you know, under plates, mugs. So that was the Holy Family Collector's Plate, Cobalt Blue, Christmas Nativity, 8 inches. It sold for $20. So that was a very, very nice sale. Again, it came in the original packaging, so that makes it a whole lot easier. I don't mind selling glass if it comes in the original packaging. If not, I'm gonna start not dealing with it. But that was a very nice sale. Oh, by the way, I paid for these plates. I believe I paid maybe $1 for each, and you know the whole thing has already paid for. I've had listed so long that, and then the same day, for whatever reason, I sold this another Avon Christmas plates, Christmas 1991, called Perfect Harmony. I love these pictures. They're really awesome. And I know people are getting a little bit more back into decorating their homes more traditionally. Christmas is always a great seller. You can list it. I list Christmas whenever I have it. I list it. It's one of my biggest sellers, obviously. That's half of my sales on Poshmark. Now, I guess this is as an example of what I sell, types of hats that I sell. This is Philadelphia Eagles hat. It was youth sized. It took a while to sell because of the size issue. I mean, maybe a woman with a smaller head could have worn it. So I was glad to see it go. I let it go for $7. I believe I got this for free. I can't remember where I got it, but I didn't pay, definitely not more than, no, I think I picked it up at the yard sale. So maybe I paid 50 cents for it. I guess next time I'll just open up the windows in advance. Well, I am trying to cover a whole fourth quarter. So that's another item, an example that I sold. This is a Encore Snow Body School of Knitting. It came with 3 figurines and it was boxed. That is important for snow bodies. The value, you get a lot more money if it's actually boxed. And also if you get if you have the figurines available, that definitely helps out. Again, I bought this in a large